Raila Amolo Odinga has been missing in action for quite a while now, and people are already asking, where is Baba? Where is Tinga? The last time we saw him was in a meeting in Mombasa where he officially unveiled the new party officials. You know, there were changes after Wycliffe Oparanya and Joe, who were deputy party leaders, were appointed into ministerial positions. John Badi was the chairman, was also given ministry, and Raila, because of his bid to become the African Union chairman, African Union Commission chairman, he has also relinquished his position as the ODM party leader. So on interim basis, Professor Nyang', who is the Kisumu governor, took over from Raila Amolo Odinga. Homa Bay governor Gladys Wanga took over as the new chairperson of the party. And of course, there were several deputy party leaders, including Simba Arati, the governor of Kisii, Abdul Swamad, the governor of Mombasa, and several changes there. So Raila officially unveiled them, and he assured the followers of ODM that ODM is still on course, and he assured them that they are not in the government. Later, Raila called a press conference and he talked about Adani deal, giving it a clean bill of health, something that elicited quite a serious reaction there. On his Twitter handle, the last time Raila posted something was on 22nd of October. Today we are in 3rd of November, so it's almost a week or so. And that was the last time Raila posted something, and he was saying, I toured the African Hall here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Africa boasts of prominent scholars, artists, political leaders, diplomats, and environmentalists. In many ways, these are ordinary people who have distinguished themselves doing ordinary things with remarkable exceptionalism. That was the last time Raila tweeted. I think he toured that Addis Ababa Hall where most of African leaders who have contributed immensely in one way or the other to the social, political, and religious way have got their portraits embedded there so that you can always see them. People have been wondering why Raila is not seen anywhere. And we know that Raila is a family man. He could be out there attending to family issues. But one of the biggest commitment that Raila has now is to campaign to become the new African Union Commission chairperson. He never failed to seize any opportunity to attend a meeting where African leaders would converge. That is why they traveled with William Ruto to the USA. There was the US African Heads of State Summit, and Raila went there because he was going to meet several leaders. They take that opportunity with William Ruto to try and convince and persuade African leaders to support them. Now, recently, William Ruto attended some COMESA summit in Burundi. He was going to meet members of the heads of states in Burundi, COMESA. And if there is a support base that Raila would really want, is the support base of heads of states of COMESA. In fact, William Ruto was elected as the deputy chair in a move that many feel would really boost him, because William Ruto, being one of the leaders there now, would easily convince them to support Raila Amolo Odinga. But Raila was conspicuously missing, and that raised eyebrows, because William Ruto usually seizes such moments to ensure that they are with Raila Amolo Odinga. It is easier to introduce them when Raila is in their presence. Not because they don't know Raila, they know him, but on official capacity, it is good when they go with Raila, because if you tour several countries and Raila is nowhere to be seen, they will be asking you, where is Raila? Because you know we are competing with a very serious challenger, Mohamud of Djibouti, a man who many people feel will really give Raila a run for his money. So when this meeting took place and Raila was not there, there was no explanation, then people started, speculating. We must take note that Raila is also a family man. He could be out there attending to family matters. And they choose what they want the nation to know. Sometimes he's got some private affairs that he does not tell people. But as a political figure, people keep on asking, where is he? Remember last time when Uhuru was not in the country, some people went ahead with very serious allegations and speculation that he was in ICU, only to see Uhuru resurfacing looking very healthy in one of the meetings in one of the meeting in Ivory Coast. There's rumor going on that Raila might be feeling unwell. And the rumor going on in the street is that Raila has been flown to India. This post from government critic is asking, is it true that Raila Odinga is in India receiving medication after falling seriously ill? If you read that post, the owner of this post is being cautious because there are political figures in the country who, anytime they are sick, that message must come from the family. For example, you cannot wake up and start saying that Raila is sick and that he's seriously ill. He's in India. That responsibility lies with the family. They must have someone who they, if they feel that the nation should know, then they will break that news. But that is the rumor that has been going on. And I tried contacting a few people. They were telling me that yes, Raila was flown to India. He's not ill, but he was feeling a bit unwell and is on medication. Now, the reason why this is serious, ladies and gentlemen, is because as a country, we are supporting Raila to get that African Union seat. Even though there are people who are saying we don't want Raila to get that seat, he has betrayed us. Some are saying no, we don't want Raila to get that seat. We want him to be back so that he can help us keep, check on this government. People have got different opinions, but patriotism demands that we want one of our own to be in that seat. Now, if Raila gets sick and then or he goes missing for some times, then it will jeopardize his chances of getting that seat because people are already watching. He's an icon, he's an international figure. Many other heads of states will be asking, where is the man you are telling us to support? And his counterpart might take advantage because this is politics. He might decide start campaigning. He might decide to start campaigning that this guy is unwell. If we give him this seat, he will be on and off. He will not discharge his duties well. That is why it disturbs me that Raila could be unwell. Even though, as I said, we are not sure. But the fact that he's not around and no one knows where he is human, he could be unwell. But we only pray that he gets well because we want him to concentrate on the campaigns. It is also going to put a span in the works during this, what we may call temporary succession politics, because after contributing his members to help impeach Rigathi Gachagua, after cleansing Adani deal, after doing what he did and Gen Z's protest that we were told was meant to topple William Ruto, ODM has said that they have stabilized the government, and so they want their fair share of cake. And so people expected that maybe Raila could also be pulling the strings. And we wanted to see how things transpire, how things unfold, because they are also preparing for 2027. So people wanted to see him around. People want to get his voice on things that are going on in the country, abductions and all this. And people are wondering, what is the ODM position? When it was speculated that there are people who are calling for the extension of presidential term, we really waited for Raila to talk or the ODM, but we've seen them say that they will not support this. So as a figure, an international figure, people really are speculating. But even if it is sickness, every is human and everyone can be sick, ladies and gentlemen. We really need to understand where the enigma is, and we pray that if at all is sick, we wish him quick recovery. But then he needs to come back and concentrate on the campaigns, because if he does not, the Djibouti candidate might just use this and he might get an edge ahead of Raila.